Hello, everybody. Welcome to Deck Dance. My name is Sky. You can call me Andrew, and I'm so excited to show you this game that I made. It's called Deck Dance, the ultimate deck builder, and let me tell you a little bit about it. So I've got some friends here, friends and family. We'll introduce them in a second. Deck Dance is a game about building your ultimate deck, like a deck of cards. While duking it out on some fun decks here. So what will happen is that we will each pick one of the 7 playable dads and duke it out to the death. This game, Deck Dads, is currently out for public playtests on the Tabletop Simulator Steam Workshop. You can find it in the description down below if you'd like to play, but for now, we are going to get started. So I will give you the basic rundown of how this game works. Here, we can look in the rulebook for this. Basic breakdown. So, very simply, you get 3 cards on your turn. You have 3 energy each and every turn to play with which you move, gain money, or play cards. Money is used for building your deck by adding and removing cards. And at the very end of your turn, produce resolve damage and block. You'll see how that works. If your health drops to 0, you are eliminated. Last dad standing wins. And I will give just a brief overview of the different dads now before we start playing. So like I said, there are 7 playable dads. We have the Grill Master, which is all about turning up the heat and dealing damage. Mr. Outside, hardened by the elements, a very protective stally dad. We have Private Pops, who can take explosive turns, doing a bunch at once. The Yard Bard can plant a jungle on the deck and control the board like that. The Tech Whiz is great at building gadgets. Deadbeat Dad is great at vanishing cards from his hand, so he has a nice small deck. And Father is all about assimilating as many cards as possible. And so, before we choose, we can go around really quick just to say hi. This here is Michael. Michael, say hi.
How's it going, everybody?
Over here we got Jason.
Hi.
And last but not least, we have Madeline, who doesn't have a profile picture, so she is a ghost.
Hello. I'm here, I promise.
Alright, so I think people have an idea of what dads they want. Would you all like to say which dad you're going for?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to pick Mr. Outside. I've
Alright.
used him for a couple games, so feel confident.
Valiant. Jason?
I'm going to pick Private Pops.
Private Pops, alright. Madeline, which one are you sticking with?
I'm
The
gonna
Tech
go
Whiz.
for Tech Whiz, because I like the gear.
Alright, and as I'm selecting the Yard Bard, I'll just say really quick. So this is a game that I've been working on since 2021. I've had plenty of playtests with friends and family, so it's quite well polished. And finally, at this point, I'm excited to show it off to the masses. So if you want to get in and help me playtest and refine this game even more, please do. I am eager to hear feedback. So right after you get a sense of how this game works, please, I would be delighted if you would also give it a try. So, we've all set up our character boards. Playing really quick, so Madeline has, she can collect scrap. That is her, each dad has a special unique mechanic. And she can use her scrap to collect and make gear cards. And they act as like passive benefits. Jason will be playing Private Pops. Private Pops' special mechanic is that, so like I said, you have 3 energy on a turn. He can bank his energy for later turns and then have bigger turns. Michael, Mr. Outside. Mr. Outside is the only dad that can put up blocks ahead of time. Most dads have to block reactionarily, but Mr. Outside can do it as a precaution. And I have these fun plants that I will be planting around the board, and you will see how that works in a moment. So the second thing after deciding our dads is we all have to decide on a turn order. So we'll all just be rolling our dice. The numbers you'll soon see don't actually matter. All that matters is that we all have a different one. So it looks like I'm number 3 here if I all want to be different.
Mhm.
All right, who wants to do the honor of choosing which deck we play on?
Oh, me.
Go for it.
Okay, oops, I put it in my hand.
Oh, so we will be playing on this fun deck here. A great one to
The
show off
flamingo.
how the game works. It's not too complicated. It's a rather tiny, skinny deck, but lots of open areas for us to duke it out. So you start by placing your pawn on your number, and then you choose who starts by whoever is in the uppermost leftmost part of the board. So for that, it will be Jason. So Jason, why don't you get started?
Alright, I'm going to draw my 3 cards. And I'm going to play none of my cards and bank all my energy.
That is a real Jason move.
And then I
Classic.
will... I'll pass my turn.
Alright, I'll get 3.
Any good cards to play?
I don't have any good cards, so I'm gonna do Jason and get 3 money and pass my turn.
Nice. So I haven't explained yet. There's 2 ways to spend your money. You can either buy cards or you can delete cards from your deck. It costs $3 to buy a card and it costs $6 to remove a card. So first of all, I'm going to get things started by using 1 energy to play my seed packet and plant 1 plant right next to Jason. I have 2 more energy, so I'm actually going to move 1 and get $1, and that's all 3 energy, and I will pass my turn. Get on my turn, I will shuffle my cards back into my deck. Alright, what's up, Michael?
My turn, I'm going to pick up 3 cards. And what I'm going to do is, with 2 of my energy, 1 here and 1 here, I'm going to add 6 block, just precautionary. Although it caps out at 5, I'm perfectly fine with doing that. I'm going to put this card back in my deck, and then I'm going to add $1, making it my full turn.
Perfect.
Alright, I'm going to draw 3. And then I will take $3.
Nice.
Instead of playing anything.
What you doing with that money, Jason?
I'm going to...
Just hoarding it.
No, I'm going to spend 3 of it and then buy something from my big yellow deck.
Yep, so you can spend $3 to pick 1 card from a pick of 3. Just put the other 2 back. We're all pros
Alright,
here.
so-
I'm just saying for explanatory purposes.
Right, so I don't have any really good cards because I'm not close to anybody, so I can't really damage. So I'm just gonna move 1 and get out of this little corner. The black fences can't be moved through on the maps, so I don't want to be caught in that corner. And then I'm gonna take, so that was 1 energy to move, and then I'm gonna use 2 energy to get money and end my turn.
Excellent. Back to it. I didn't draw great cards here. I kind of just drew basic damage and blocking cards. So avoiding getting in the thick of things quite yet. It's normally a good idea in deck dance to, at the very start, take it a little slow. So I will spend 1 energy to move up. I could spend another energy to move to the middle. I will instead move there and gain $2. And so you can spend money at any time, even on other players' turns, but I will show you right now. So when you spend money, you can either draw from your color deck, which has cards that pertain specifically to you, or you can buy from the colorless deck over here, which has cards that are suited to all characters. I know exactly which one I will be taking. As Michael takes his turn, I'll be taking this one. Although they're all
So as my turn starts, my overblock goes back to 0, and then I kind of have to start over on, do I spend the money or do I spend the energy on more blocks if I'm lucky enough to pick them up? So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to spend 1 energy this time on 3 block, and I'm going to give myself $2 more, giving me 3, able to buy something from my deck.
nice.
Andrew, the card did you buy? Was it Home Run?
How could you possibly know such a thing? What are the odds?
Wild
What are
guess.
the odds it's home run?
Okay, I'm going to draw 3. And I'm going to bang for 3 coins. And that'll be my turn.
Right.
We're very much in the
My
deck
turn.
building phase here.
So
Deck
while
Dance.
everyone else was playing, I bought a card. So I now have a slightly larger deck. And then I'm going to target Jason with a talking fish on a platter.
Oh,
So
and just so
range-
people understand, the X here. So normally where that X is, that's the price of the card. X just means you can spend any amount of energy on it. 0,
I'm gonna
1, 2, or
spend
3,
three.
however much you have. Excellent. And scrapping here, scrapping is a keyword. That just means you will be adding to your scrap counter here, which
Yep,
will later be
Tech
used
Wiz
by...
exclusive.
Yes.
So Jason, I'm targeting you 3 damage.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Yep, so when Deck Dance damage doesn't resolve right away, so Jason will be holding on to this card that was damaging 3 until his turn. And if by the end of his turn he can't block it, he will be reducing his health by the amount of damage he'll be taking. The amount of unblocked damage, that is. Health drops to 0, you are eliminated. Let's see what we got here. Oh, well, I know what I'm playing. I want to build the jungle. So, I have cards that let me use plants in specific ways, so I just want as many plants as I can muster at this time. I do want to get in the thick of things. So you can't move through players, so I'm kind of corralled on this half of the board. But I am okay moving next to...
No. I don't like that.
My only other card is a block, and I've spent 1 energy. I have 2 left. I don't intend on playing this block because I have no damage targeting me. So instead, I will just gain $2 and move along.
Okay, let's see here. Now, I'm going to pick up 3 cards, see what I get here. My overblack comes back to 0. I'm not really liking what I'm having. A lot of blocking cards, so I don't think anyone's going to attack me yet, so I'm just going to throw all these back in, grab 3 money, and go right along.
Quite wise. Alright, Jason, will you be able to block the talking fish?
Hopefully so, and I can.
Oh, yep.
Very good.
Easy peasy.
I'm
Oh.
also going to play formation.
Jason's gonna be moving us around. Sir, yes, sir.
No.
Yes, Private Pops, whatever you say.
Oh, he's moving
Yeah, you can go
himself.
over here. Moving everybody.
Everybody has a dance partner.
So I'm gonna get a few more cards, but I'm gonna use 1 energy. So I get to draw 2 cards.
Yep, so you're just choosing to spend 1 because you have the X.
And I'm going to spend a 0 cost card to get another scrap.
Lovely.
And I still have 2 energy, and let's see, Andrew is right next. No, that's
No,
Michael.
That is Michael.
Michael. Okay, Michael, I'm going to throw some bricks at you, which are broken iPads.
Oh,
You're
no.
really
Two of them,
laying
in
on
fact.
the heat. You're not even playing the grill
Should have been
master,
Grill
man.
Master.
Yeah.
So now
Quite
See,
aggressive.
I should have done my pre-block.
you're overblocked. Yep.
Hey,
late
Madeline, you want to
now.
see something funny?
Oh no.
Is it home run?
Swing
It's
batter
home run.
batter. So I get to draw
Hey.
1. This costs 1 energy, but I also gain 2 energy. So I'm at 4 energy at the moment. I'm feeling pretty good. So I still haven't drawn any of my special cards that let me do stuff with my plants, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop building my jungle. 1 energy to move, another 1 to place another plant. I have 2 energy left. I definitely want to gain $1, so I can be up to that magic number 3. I still have 1 energy. If I were smart, I would have played a card before I moved, but I think I'm just going to gain $1 more and end my turn. And on Michael's turn, while he's doing his thing, I'm going to be buying a card.
So obviously I have 6 damage against me right now, and that is not good. So let's see what I get for cards here. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of blocking cards. but with my 3 energy, I'm going to use an overblock 2, which I can't use against this damage. It'll
Yes,
be good
so
for next round.
overblock is a thing that happens at the start of your turn.
And then
It's purely preemptive.
I'm going to use... So that didn't cost any energy, as you can see the 0 here. And then I'm going to block 3.
Okay, I'll
Which
take
will
one of my
take
brick
down-
That's
back.
effectively
that'll-
1 brick.
So it leaves 1 brick left on me. And I guess that's all I really can do at the moment. I guess I'm going to move back 1 with my last energy here. Actually, no, that was 1 energy. That's 2 energy. So I have 1 more, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So with my
Hunter's Vest is 0.
last energy, I'm going to move over 1 more again. And
Alrighty,
that will
very,
end my
very
turn.
defensive. Oh, and first blood as well. Look at that.
Yep. So now my health goes down from 10 to 7.
Okay.
So, actually, Madeline, if I can explain really quick with that card there before you shuffle it in.
Yeah, go for it.
So cards have ranges on them. Most of the basic ones say a range of 1. That range determines how you can attack. So a range of 1 means you can only, for example, Madeline playing this could only attack 1 to either side of her. And range must purely be on, like, in the grid. You can't attack diagonally. So Michael moving kind of off kilter with Madeline here is quite the defensive play. Bravo, golf clap. Already, Jason.
All right.
I did do the golf clap, but the mic didn't pick it up.
The fans at home will believe you. Oh,
You play that.
Oh,
and then,
oh.
Private Pops does like to push you around.
I'm going to look at the top of Michael's deck.
Oh, come on.
Alright, this is quite rude. Vanishing in deck ads means you are getting rid of the card out of their deck. So if Jason is picking a good card,
Going to move down 1.
up, so you can't.
Oh, no.
When you play a card, you can't move in between. You have to resolve the card's text
Oh no.
before moving on.
Well, I guess I'll just
No.
play bass.
Oof.
Yep, can't do anything.
Then can't do anything.
Nobody's
And then
so 1, nobody's within range 2, and 2, if a card has overblock on it and you are not Mr. Outside, it actually will do nothing. You are barred from using it. So some cards are safe to play from another player's deck, but this one is not.
Okay, I guess that will just be my turn then.
Yep, and this is a fun card. So now Michael is banned from using it. You just leave it outside your deck.
Put it off to the side.
Yep. That's one you had to purchase. That's not in the starting deck. That feels kind
Yeah.
of
Oof. Oof, oof.
Let's move the camera around to see what Madeline's doing.
More scrap. And then I want to draw a few more cards. I'm going to use 1 energy to draw 2.
I hope you will build
I
a
have-
gear just for the fans at home to see how that works.
I got 5 scrap. I can build more than 1 gear if I get lucky on my cards. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go for more blood. Moving 1 and throwing another brick at my
Michael,
goal.
you were actually here,
Yeah.
weren't you? Sorry. Before
Oh,
you-
yes,
you,
yes,
you
yes, I
Moved,
was
you
here.
moved yourself for demonstration purposes, just in fairness of the game.
Okay, then I will. And I was here. I only want to move 1. So, Andrew?
I accept this
Yes.
burden. I don't mind
Mm-hmm.
for being a
Mhm.
rules stickler. Alrighty. Let's hope I
Hate
get
to
a block.
see it. Hate to see it.
Oh, well, if you see my cards here, I have something of a block. Okay, so I will place another plant
Oh no.
right next to me here.
Oh, not another
That's
plant.
1 energy. For my second energy, I'm going to be a grown-up. I'm going to block 3 for each plant within 1 tile of me. You can see that I have 2 within 1 tile of me. There's 1 under Jason, but diagonals don't count. So that's 6 block right there. And that blocks your brick outright.
Okay.
And you know what? For my third energy, I'm going to hit you with a shovel.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ooh.
That's
It's only
deserved.
fair, huh? And I will pass my
Mhm.
turn.
So I think for my turn, I still do not feel comfortable attacking with what I have in my deck. So I'm gonna give myself 3 money yet again. And
And
then
technically, you
my
will have to,
overblock
reset
is
your
back
overblock.
to zip. So that is my turn.
All right. Picking 3. I will do the step march. Move Madeline
No,
into
don't
this
put me.
corner.
Don't
Oh,
put me in the
back in the
corner.
corner.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna move down one, and then
no.
you're trapped. And then I'm going to play dentures. Draw 2. I will use
Very good.
one of my stored energies for my
Oh.
karate chop,
Oh,
and then I
Jason
will
is going
use
for
the
the
last
throat.
2 of my energy to play take aim. I'll charge one, and now if she targets me during her turn, or anybody else's turn targets me, they will take 2 damage.
Lovely. And so
I'll
charging,
bide my time.
just it's another way for private pops to get extra energy. If this little battery ever fills up, he gets a free energy. That's how that works. All right, so Madeline,
10
how
damage.
much damage is this?
10 if I can do math right.
Yep. So if you don't get any blocks, you are knocked out right here.
Wait. I'm gonna use 1 energy to draw 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna block 3.
You were safe
Take
for
your.
this round.
Oh, I'm still gonna take some hurt. Unfortunately. Because that's all the block that I have. But.
Alright, so you blocked 3, so you'll be taking 6. Oops,
Yep,
or
and
7.
then I still have 1 energy. So I did block a draw. Okay. And then I'm going to get a gear.
Nice. So you're
I
spending
can-
1 energy.
Yep.
So look at the top gear, and you're spending 2 gear to gain a firewall.
Yep. So my gear goes down to 4. What did I get? You may vanish 1 card in your hand at the end of your turn.
Nice. So that's, well, it's useful for getting rid of cards that aren't so useful, like your basic starting cards.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay.
So wait,
And
at the end of your
then
turn,
I'm
you're
taking so
resolving.
many damage.
Down but not out.
Yep.
Not yet.
Oh, here we go. This is what I've been waiting for. It is my ultimate goal to get rid of cards in my deck that I don't like so much, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Wet My Plants. Each plant damages 2, range 3. So unfortunately, these plants, because range is only on the grid, these 2 can only hit myself, so that seems less than useful. I kind of... Oh, and I don't want to target Jason, because he has his take aim. Because he would just be dealing damage to me. So here, I'm going to spread the love. Using Wet My Plants, I'm going to... Is there a plant under there? There is. So
Yeah.
that 1 plant that's under Jason, I'm going to target Madeline. And this plant right here, range 3, can just barely hit Michael. And he didn't put up any overblock. So that's 2 damage, starting with Michael, and another 2 to Madeline. That's 1 energy. For my other 2, I'm going to just gain $2, and that'll be it.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, so I got 2 damage coming up against me. Now I'm going to play this card right here. It's draw 2. Block 1 each time you play a card this turn. So I'm picking up 2 more cards here. I'm blocking 3, which brings my block a total to 4.
Yep. So you
Well,
only have
now-
2 damage coming at you.
So that brings me to, I have 2 overblock because I have, 2 extra block than what is being done to me.
Yep. Any
I'm just
extra,
gonna keep on-
any block in excess can be turned into overblock for next
So
turn.
I'm just going to keep on going it, max out my block here. And then I'm going to be completely safe and back to the grind.
Nice. All right, Jason,
All
you have
right.
deterred me. I could have lit you up, but
Mhm.
I wasn't interested.
There you can draw 3, and I'm just gonna
Can you let me out of my corner, please?
no. I'm just gonna
Please,
charge my energy, and that's it.
let me
All
out.
right.
No.
No.
Even if you don't get any blocks,
I'm
I
in
cannot
danger.
quite vanquish you. Oh, well,
Get
there
out.
we go.
Get away. Get away.
Still made them waste energy blocking.
Golly, I wish I could move out of my corner.
You know, you could spend money on a colorless card and get one that could move you.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay.
There are some in
Let
there
me
that let you
get-
do that.
Uh-oh.
2 money. My turn, and then I'm gonna do just that.
Oh, and if you'd like, you can use your firewall. If you like, you don't have to.
No.
Alrighty. So, I have no damage coming after me. I will draw 3. Oh, well, here we go. Might as well use Home Run. It's free energy. I now have 4 energy. I definitely want to get 3 money this turn. 1, 2, 3. Removing a card from your deck costs $6, remember, so I definitely want to do that now that I have all this money. But because of Home Run, I have 1 extra energy that I will use to bash Jason over the head with a shovel.
Nice.
And here, I'll show you really quick about deleting a card. So I can spend 6. I can search through my entire deck to remove any card that I want. So they haven't seen this card yet. So to make this card more likely to come up, I will be removing just a basic attack here. And just deleting it.
Alrighty, so let's see what I got. I'm gonna try to make a move here. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything. So my overblock goes back to 0, just so everyone
Yep,
knows.
start of your turn.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little bit more progressive and come up, kind of get into the fight here. And I'm just going to use an overblock just in case. And then I am perfectly happy with that as my turn.
Insider's
Okay.
knowledge here. I know he's got a card that makes him do extra damage based on how much overblock he has. So he can be scary at any time while also being defensive.
Exactly.
All right,
Okay.
will your perfect full health be broken this turn, Jason?
No, they won't.
Alrighty, I'll take that back.
And then I'm going
It's 3
to
block
Okay.
Kevlar.
attack
Oh.
another one.
The karate
And
chops are
again,
coming.
$2.
No, you're intentionally not moving. Okay.
No.
I see what's going on. I see. Block.
Nice.
That's rude.
Fanny pack.
What you got in that fanny pack?
Just some scrap metal. And then Jason, because I can't move, I'm throwing a brick at you and getting 1 money.
Lovely retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
What have we here? Well, I simply must wet my plants at every opportunity. Each plant damages 2, range 3.
Oof.
So these 2, unfortunately, still don't have a target, but I can use both of these to target Jason, which is exactly what I'm going to
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Stack up some damage to make it so he's less likely to be able to block it all. So that's 4 damage plus 3. Jason, you now have 7 damage coming at you. And I will now play my speed walk. Move up to 2. 1, 2. Now I'm kind of pinning Jason in there as well. So that didn't cost any energy. I have 2 energy left, and I do not have a use for my the other card in my hand, so I will be gaining $2.
Michael, if you move forward 1, you can pin Jason. And then he can't move either.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm gonna be doing that.
Yes.
So my overblock is 3, but now it's reset to 0. But I'm going to be adding. Andrew, tell me if this is wrong, but I could add 3 block,
Correct.
and then I can.
Mola,
Damage.
you sure can.
So that is going to be directed right at Jason. So that is going to be 2 of my energies used, and that gives me 1 energy left, which is going to be used for $1, and then I am.
Or you could move closer to him.
You're fishing
no,
up a lot of fish over there.
I know, I got a
Ooh.
lot of fish. A lot of fish.
Mr.
are
Outside
cooking.
knows his way around a fishing rod. Alright, so that's 3,
Oh.
3, 4. Jason, you have 10 whole damage. You could be
I'll
out
block it.
in one round.
I'm
Oh,
seeing
this seems desperate.
Michael's.
You're
deck.
looking through the block dad's deck in order to get a block?
I have no block.
Oh, that is
Nice.
quite unfortunate.
I'll play Step March before I die and move Mr. Outside down one.
So Jason got quite unlucky here to be knocked out.
Oof.
So unfortunately, Jason, that
Ooh.
means that you are donezo.
Yep.
It was nice knowing you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the path to victory. Paved with the blood of my comrades.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm moving. Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
just disaster
Accidentally
avoiding.
picked up the deck. Okay,
let me
and then
mark
I'm
it.
moving 2 because I am getting out of that hellhole corner.
I do not blame
I'm
you.
done with that. And then 1 money. And then I can get rid of a card. Or vanish
Yes,
one.
if you like
Maybe
with firewall.
take a brick out.
Alrighty. And this isn't just like developer's bias here that I haven't been damaged. Or maybe it is. Maybe I've rigged the whole game. Here, I think it's time for me to play the Weed Whacker. This costs 2 energy. Move a plant up to 5 tiles, then remove it. Damage 5 to each other player whose tile the plant moved to. So I can move this. Can I move this plant? This plant isn't really doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't hit both of them with this plant. This plant can't move into another plant's tile. So I'm going to use the one that I'm standing on. Plants can move through fences, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting both of you. So you were each taking 5 damage.
Ouch.
That removes the plant. As payment, here you are. Enjoy.
Oh boy.
That
Thank you
was
very
2
much.
whole energy. I'm going to use my last energy to get $1. Get me up to 3.
Alrighty, well, I have 3 overblock, but I have 5 damage coming to me, so I need to make that not happen. So, I'm using 1 energy to block the rest, which will give me... That will actually just block everything. I'll have 1 overblock left over. I will use the perch on...
You gonna
Actually,
slap me
hold
with a
on.
fish?
Let's see. 4... 1,
Slap
2,
Andrew.
3, 4. I'm going to slap Andrew with the fish
Yes.
Uh-oh.
because I'm going to use the tree stand, which makes my 1 range card go to 4 range. Is that how that works?
Close.
No, because it
remember
has
that
to go in a straight line. Yes.
Range only goes in straight lines, so
So I cannot
I'm
use
quite
this.
on the,
Okay.
the diagonal here.
So what I can do now is I still have 2 energy to use. I'm going to move over 1. And I am so
there it
sorry,
is.
but I have to slap you with the fish. That is the only way.
This card should be in your deck, right, Madeline?
No, it's vanished.
It's vanished. Oh, right, from Intrigue.
Do you want me to? I can move it over a little more.
Nope, I just was confused. Madeline, I also hit you with the Weed Whacker.
Yeah,
so you have 8
yeah.
damage on you.
Yeah. Okay, get rid of the fish.
5 left.
I'm dead.
Oh
Rest
no.
Wait, he's still. I still have 2 energy. I'm gonna go out hitting.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Oh
gonna move
no!
one.
Oh, wait.
Andrew, I'm gonna throw a brick at you.
I
You're
understand.
doing 5 damage and killing me.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I can handle it. You have been removed from the island. Thank you for playing.
Aw.
And Mike, you can have your card back here.
Thank you.
Alright, so even though Madeline is gone, I still have 1 card sitting on me here. I can block it, fortunately, with my bucket. I put a bucket on my head. The brick bangs right off it. I'm just a little
Smart.
rattled. I wish I could move Mike, but I can't. I will play Wet My Plants. There is only one plant that can target you. It does 2 damage. You already have 1 overblock, so it at most can do 1 single damage. But that is still okay with me. So that's 2 energy. I might as well play Speed Walk to walk up to you. With my last energy, I will gain $1, and that'll be it.
Alright, let's see what I can do. So far I'm taking 1, which is not ideal. So I'm going to use my block 3, which will need... So now I will have a 2 overblock. And then, because Andrew so kindly hit me with some damage, I must, you know, hit him right back.
I understand.
With a total of 6.
That's rough.
Oh no.
Alright, so here, I can block 3. That's basically 1 fish.
1 fish
One
done.
fish dealt with. And I will bamboozle you.
Oh
Pay
no.
close attention or else you will be bamboozled. So I get to plant 2. Right nearby. I will plant 1 underneath you. That's allowed.
Oh, fun.
And I will... So it's range 1. Range 1 includes the tile you're standing on. So I'm actually going to plant 1 underneath me as well. And then bamboozle moves you. So I'm going to move backwards. I think that's the safest thing I can do. Unfortunately, that's the end of the blocks. There's 1 fish left. So I will be taking 3 damage.
Okay, so knowing I am a very dangerous spot here, because if he gets that 1 card, and we all know which one we're talking about, that could be 4 damage right away, right? So...
Well... I happen to be standing on another one. That could be 6 whole damage.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, so to be smart and to think ahead, I'm going to move 3 spaces and get away from that and try to live another day.
Chase. I love the chase.
Love a good chase.
Okay.
Hide behind the flamingo.
This flamingo here is an obstacle, so I cannot go and stand on that flamingo. But what I can do... oh, if you see my hand over here. Wet My Plants... You so very artistically moved out of the range of all my plants. I'm also just gonna move 3. No fence here, so I can step down in the grass.
Oh boy. And that flamingo is not gonna save you, so I just want you to know that.
You can attack through obstacles, you just can't move on them.
So if we're gonna go 3 block, that's gonna be my first energy. My second energy is going to be going after Andrew with 3 damage. And then I'm going to use a no energy to give myself 2 overblock for the next round. So I'll add that on afterwards.
Here, just because I'm a kind, gentle soul. If you want, you can play that Hunter's Vest before you play Mola Mola.
Oh, wait, so does that Hunter's
ruin
Vest...
my day?
So I can add overblock before this card?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll bring the totals to 5.
Yep, and now, just because I don't want any allegations of me winning just because I made the game.
That makes sense.
So I accept the challenge.
Beautiful. And for my last energy, I used $1. So
lovely.
That is where that went.
So I'm in a bit of a rut. So I'm gonna block as much as I can. And then I see if I get $2 more, I'm in the magic spot. I could move up to you, but I think it's going to be smarter for me to just get that money. This is 5 damage. I block 3. I will be taking 2 and ending my turn.
All right, back to it. Oh,
before you should
let me.
I think that's a card you might want.
Yeah. So I'm gonna reshuffle and repick here. Forgot I had a card over there. All right, repicking. Now, what should I do here? What should I? My overblock's back to 0. Now, what I will do is let's see. I'm gonna move up 1 with 1 energy. My second energy will be moved again. Then I'm going to use the wedding knife to move up an additional space for free, damaging Andrew for 2. which gives me
Just a
one more
little bit.
energy left, which would be to damage Andrew again for an additional 3.
Great. So now if I don't block, I'm just in the bone zone. Straight to the graveyard. Okay. Fortunately, I'm not going out this turn. I do get a block.
Ooh.
2 energy left. You know it's going to be the Weed Whacker. Here comes the
no.
Weed Whacker. Move a plant up to 5
Oh,
tiles.
no.
I'll pick one of my furthest ones away. I'll pick this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That moves through your tile. So now you will be taking 5 damage, and I will be taking this plant back. You dealt 5 damage to me. I block 3, so I take 2. And that's all she wrote.
Alright, so if I want to... I need to pull out some cards here. I need to get some blocks. Alright. Ooh, this should be good. So, I have 5 damage coming towards me, which leaves me with 2 health if I don't block here. So I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit right now. I'm gonna move back 1 with 1 energy. Move back again. Oh wait. No, move back with 1 energy. Play the same knife again.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Here,
go back.
Michael. Here, a pro tip
Yes,
for you
sir.
and for the viewers.
sir.
Moving up to 1 includes moving 0.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
So if you'd like to
so
save an energy, you can stay
I would
in
love to
place and
save the
move
energy.
0.
Yes, so I will stay in place and move 0. Dealing 2. Then I'll also throw another fish at you, dealing 3.
And that's only 1 energy.
And now I'm going to give myself $1. And then I can move away, correct?
Yes, because the whittling knife was 0. You will be taking 5 damage, though.
That is
Due
fine.
to the Weed
Because-
Whacker.
Oof.
Oh, we're
'Cause that
coming
gives me
down
the
to
chance.
wire
That gives me the chance to end you right now.
here. Well, let's see.
Because you've gotten lucky with 2 buckets.
Oh.
You've gotten very lucky.
1 bucket won't eat. Well, 1 bucket would save me, but I'd be left on a measly.
And? Did you get a bucket?
Well, I got more than a bucket.
Oh no.
Oh?
You got a pail.
Here, so just for everybody, I have this grow up card. Block 3 for each plant with a 1 tile of you. I could move 2 backwards and play this and block all this damage. But instead of doing that, we're gonna play 1 bucket. We're gonna live life in the moment. I'm gonna walk up to you. You don't have any overblock at the moment. I'm gonna hope that you don't draw any blocks
Oh no.
when I attack you with this
Ooh.
spade. That was all of my energy. I blocked 3. I basically blocked this fish. But this whittling
Okay,
knife
2.
still does 2 damage to me. I'm down to 1.
Oof. Down to the wire.
Oh boy. So yeah, this is gonna be a close one. This
Keep
is
it
gonna be
exciting.
fun. I don't think we've ever had a game like for me at least that was this close. So okay, let's see what happens here. Unfortunately for you, Andrew, I live another day.
Okay.
I give myself
Sunfish for the win.
So you blocked with the fish here. I'll take.
I
this
get an
big dick.
additional 2 overblock, and just because I'm a nice guy, I will give 3 damage
Lovely.
towards you. I mean, I hope you get a bucket. I hope you don't, but we'll see.
We're really coming down to it. Despite everything I've done, I did not draw any blocks this turn, nor a way to draw more cards.
Oh no.
Whatever I do, I will be taking damage. I will be eliminated. And that leaves Michael as the winner. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you. This is my
Best
first game I've
dad.
ever won, actually. So this feels pretty good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. As the first ever victor of Deck Dads on YouTube.
Oh, very nice.
GG.
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 Thank you.
So, just a little outro here before we wrap up. So this has been Deck Dads. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you'd like to participate in the open playtest of Deck Dads, this is free on Tabletop Simulator. You too can go and check it out right now. Totally free. Check the link in the description. That is free if you have tabletop simulator on Steam. A couple of things you may have noticed. For some of the game, some of my friends had to sit out for a little while. There is an alternate game mode that has more rounds with less sit-out time. If you'd like to see that, please let me know. I'd be happy to show that other game mode. And I guess in general, if you'd like to see more, your feedback is appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
Bye.